What's up, everybody? Sonic Blue here. Got another Oculus Go video for you today. I wanted to share some of my personal favorite apps that I use on the Oculus Go in TV mode. And as you can see here, I've sort of loaded them up on my Android emulator on my PC so that I can record them to show you, because if you record them in TV mode, you can't really see anything. It just goes black or freezes up. So the first thing I wanted to show is Aptoide TV. If you guys followed one of the many tutorials out there, you'll see that Aptoide TV is one of the main apps that you're going to want to sideload, because it's like a Google Play Store. And I'm not going to, say about the licensing, because nothing costs on here and everything is on here. That being said, some of the apps that I'm going to be going over here are going to be found on Aptoide TV, and once you've sideloaded it, it's going to save you a lot of time, and you won't have to go back and use ADB to send the files over. You can just find the app on Aptoide and install it, and boom, it shows up right there on your TV. And it actually tells you in Aptoide TV the compatible TV apps, ones that are 100% compatible with Android TV. Now, a lot of them that aren't compatible still work in Android TV. That being said, one of my main ones that I would like to show for free TV, for those of you out there who want to watch other channels and on your go, and you don't really have the money to spend anything on Hulu or Netflix at the moment. Mobdro has been around for quite some time. I've used it personally myself for years. It's a great app. Nothing on it is going to be streaming in HD. So I'm pretty sure that's why it's, the freemium version. I'm not going to stream anything. But as you can see here, some of these channels that you've, got access to, they work great. I mean, and if it pops up with that, you just ignore the update, because I've got the freemium version. It's supposed to block the pop-up ads. So that being said, though, you can see here the channel selection is just amazing, and none of these are in HD. They're going to be in SD, but I mean, they're free, and you can always go over here to movies, and these channels right here are always streaming these type of movies, and there's some really good ones in there. So just keep that in mind, Mobdro. And if you do get it, you can find it in Aptoide. Now, you can also get on Google and find the ad-free version, like I did. And the next one is going to be Damon PS2 Pro. Now, this one won't load on the emulator. It loads up fine on the go, but on here it just doesn't work right, I guess, because the kernel's not there for Android, the proper kernel. But this allows you to play PS2 games, and it runs flawlessly on the Oculus Go. There is no lag. You're playing Resident Evil, Code Veronica X, and all your other, Castlevania, whatever you played on PS2 can be played on this app, and it works amazingly, and it has full gamepad support and everything, and you will need a gamepad for that. The other one I wanted to show, and this is one of my main apps, if you have DirecTV, you can sideload the DirecTV for tablets onto your Go, and this will allow you to view everything that you have on your satellite. And that's it. I mean, it's in great quality too. And so as you can see here, once you log into your account and everything, go over to Live TV, let it load everything up, and you can see here these are full 1080p channels, everything you see. I mean, this is what's on right now on satellite. And I mean, this is linked up to my DirecTV account, so you're not doing anything wrong if you get this app and you log in. And everything, it looks amazing on the go. So just remember, DirecTV for tablets. I'll put links to these apps in the description, the ones that I'm going over here today. And now a lot of people were talking about how to stream their desktop over to their Go to play like PC games or the PS4 in case you were trying to do the remote play. And Moonlight, if you have a nvidia GPU on your computer, the Moonlight app is what I'm going to recommend because it has zero lag. When I was using the Steam Link app, I was having some bad lag and it was almost unplayable in most games. I did not experience that at all with Moonlight, and everything is crystal clear. I was playing PUBG, the PC version, on my Oculus Go for like 2 hours the other day, and I forgot I was even wearing the Oculus Go. So I mean, just keep that one in mind. If you have, they recommend like I think a 960 or something, GTX 960. I'm on an 860 and it works just fine. I'm pretty sure a 750 Ti is going to work too, and even lower probably. Just got to make sure that your computer's got the RAM to push it. And hey, other than that, Moonlight works great. And you can also stream your desktop. So, you can use Remote Play for PS4, stream that over the Moonlight, and it it works just as good. But you're going to want to be on a hardwired connection to do this on your network with your PC and whatever you're streaming from to get the best performance out of it and the least lag. Now, I don't know if you guys remember Star Wars, but I've been playing Knights of the Old Republic. I, got it from Aptoide over here. I actually had purchased it when it came out on my tablet, and I just love that game. Uh, it's it's a port from the actual console version, so it's gonna look great on the go as well. And also Jedi Knight 3. Now I covered in the other video Jedi Knight 2, and it turns out there was a bug in it, and I didn't realize that until actually I was playing it for about 30-40 minutes, and it causes the screen to go red. And a lot of people were saying that it was because you didn't purchase it. However, I did purchase it and it still had that bug. So that had nothing to do with it. And anybody that sideloaded that one, I apologize. This is the better version of not that, but it's another game in the series, the next one. And it's one that I like even more than, the Jedi Outcast. Jedi Academy was even better in my opinion. But now this one runs flawlessly, and it will not load on this emulator as well, but I will put links to that in the description where to get that app at. And finally, for people who want to listen to music, I use Spotify because I have a premium account, but a lot of times before I had a Spotify premium account, I would use Pandora. And you want to make sure if you get that, you can get it from Aptoide TV over here. And when you find it, you're going to want to search for Pandora One. Now, this is the one that you're going to want to get. Actually, this one will work right here, and I think that's the one I installed. These down here, the reason they're down here is they're not certified for Android TV. And what shows up here is 100% certified for Android TV. So just remember, just because it's down here doesn't mean you can't install it. Some of the apps you install from the all results page will kind of mess up the orientation of the Oculus Go, and they won't run in TV mode, but that's very rare that happens. And also, a lot of people were having a problem with their battery life. And I wanted to show you how I go about fixing that. Now, any one of these is going to work. You just need to get an app launcher to get in and actually get to where you can get to your settings. It's going to unlock some extra settings. And what I like to do, I can't record it because it just goes black when you try to. But once you put like sideload launcher on, or Fire TV launcher or anything like that, once you load into it and you have the settings app, you can go into the settings and go to the apps just like you would on your phone, and it will show you all the apps that are running, and you can go in and look and force close and uninstall and clear the cache out. what you want to do to save your battery life, and this is what I do just about every time I turn my Go off and back on. Go in there and force close everything that you're not using that's a game. And that's just about all that's going to show up in there is the apps and games. Force close them and make sure that if you're not playing it, you're going to keep it force closed. Now, that's going to stop it from running in the background and taking up system resources as well as using battery life. And I've done this and I've seen a 45-minute increase in battery life on mine by doing this. And I've tested this out several times on many occasions, and it's held true. So just remember, force close those apps. Like, if you were playing Ultra Wings earlier and you stopped and went into TV mode, that app is still suspended in the background. So what you want to do is go in through your, whatever app launcher you're using and go to settings and just make sure you force close that and any other apps that you have recently ran. And if you do that, it'll keep the life, the battery life of your Go up, and it's going to run better too when you open another app. Now that should help with a lot of the people who are overheating as well, because too much running in the background is going to obviously require more resources. And if there's not enough resources on there, it's going to put a lot of stress on the CPU. So that's going to cause heat to build up as well. It's not just from the battery. In fact, most of it is going to come from the screen and the CPU. So just remember that. All the apps you're running, you want to keep them closed. But that's all I had for today. I just wanted to share these apps with you guys. And like I said, I'll put a link to these in the description. But if you have installed Aptoide TV, it's going to make your life a lot easier installing these apps. And anything you put on the go in TV mode, it's going to make it so easy, because Oculus Go doesn't come with a open native APK installer. So by putting Aptoide on there, you're not only getting an app installer built into Aptoide, but you've got, something that's a little bit better than Google Play, because a lot of the apps that are blacklisted and pulled from Google Play, they're still on Aptoide. You can find anything on there, and it may not be on Google Play. So just, remember that. But be sure to subscribe and hit the like button. And if you guys got any questions, check out my buddy Taco Tech's channel. He's doing some great reviews, and go check us out on Facebook. We got a few forums going, and they're getting pretty big. So just make sure you guys stay tuned for some more videos. Thanks for watching.